Jump in the water with them and float. Hold their hand and float with them. That's the best place to start. How can parents best support a child with PDA without triggering their anxiety? That is a huge undertaking. It's completely unrealistic to think that we can all exist in the world together and not trigger one another. And also the idea that being triggered is always a negative thing. When I get triggered by others, that raises curiosity in me about, well, what is so challenging about that for me? There's triggers that come with trauma. There's triggers that come with being challenged. There's triggers that come with somebody intentionally trying to harm another person with their words or their actions. There's so many different forms of being triggered. When we're talking about parents of PDAs, I guess I would say to really challenge ourselves as parents to sit with the discomfort of not feeling like we have to jump on every single little thing we notice in our children that could be problematic for the society that they live in. Because I know as parents, we worry so much about our children being accepted, being understood, being seen, being connected, having a sense of belonging. We want that for our children. And so what that can lead to is that we become overcorrective in how they show up in the world. I would always encourage parents to be more curious than corrective and more curious about why we're triggered or why we're challenged. I always say my two eldest children got a very different parent from me than my two youngest children did, because I was a completely different person. I didn't know what I needed to learn. And I dare say if I had another two children, they'd have a completely different parent as well. Perish the thought. Being curious about our own experiences is really important, because what I know about my parenting is it's often a real projection of my own stuff, my own fears, my own challenges and concerns, unaddressed stuff that lies beneath that we all have. So not always running to correct or challenge or fix everything, and doing more of witnessing and observing and learning and being curious. I want that for all people. I don't think it should just be about parenting. I think it should be from person to person, human to human, on a larger scale.